Hello students, in today's video I am going to explain you Unit 7, A Visit to Cambridge. Written by Firdaus Kanga. Firdaus Kanga was born in 1960 in Bombay. He is an Indian writer and actor who lives in London. He has written a novel, Trying to Grow, which is a semi-autobiographical novel, and the travel book Heaven on Wheel about his experience in United Kingdom. Firdaus was born in Parsi family with a condition known as brittle bone disease, but he adjusted to his disability all in life and stuck mentally. This chapter is also taken from his book Heaven on Wheels, based on an interview with Stephen Hawking. So this chapter is the meeting of the two extraordinary people. One of the Firdaus Kanga and Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was born on 8 January 1942 and he was died on 14 March 2018. Stephen Hawking, the world famous theoretical physicist, has died at the age of 76. He was a great scientist and extraordinary man whose work and legacy will live on for many years. His courage and persistence with his brilliance and humor inspire people across the world. Hawking holds an iconic status. His book, A Brief History of Time, has sold more than 10 million copies since its publication in 1988 and has been translated into more than 35 languages. This is the story of a meeting between two extraordinary people, both of them disabled or differently able. As we know now, says Stephen Hawking is one of the greatest scientists of our time. He suffers from a form of paralysis that confines him to a wheelchair and allows him to speak only by punching buttons on a computer, which speaks for him in a machine-like voice. Firdaus Kanga is a writer and journalist who lives and works in Mumbai. Kanga was born with brittle bones that tended to break easily when he was a child. Like Hawking, Kanga moves around in a wheelchair. So here in this story, we are going to read about a meeting between two people, and both of these two people are differently able. One of them is Stephen Hawking, who is one of the greatest scientists, but he suffered from a form of paralysis. Paralysis means it is the loss of muscles function in a part of the body. Passing of the messages between muscles and brain either stop or doesn't function on properly. And he confines him to a wheelchair and allows him to speak only by punching buttons on a computer, and this computer speaks for him in a machine-like voice. Now Firdaus Kanga is a writer and journalist who lives and works in Mumbai. He was also differently able because he was born with a brittle bone, that is weak bone. That bone was too weak, so in his childhood it broke easily. The two great men exchange thoughts on what it means to live life in a wheelchair and on how the so-called normal people react to the disabled. So, like Hawking's, Kanga is also on a wheelchair. He also couldn't walk, and this story is the exchange of a thought between these two men, and they talk on how the normal people react to the disabled. So I hope students you all understood. Thank you.